Louisiana beer reviews, Fascist Pig Ale from Finch's Beer Company. All right, Fascist Pig Ale is 8% alcohol and it has 72 international bitterness units. They say it is brewed with a touch of rye, caramel malts, and it's dry hop with Palisade and Zithos hops. Chicago, Illinois is the location. It says 2012 here, copyright 2012, so I'm presuming that this beer came out around that time. The company hasn't been open too long, around, I think they broke ground in 2011. It gets a good score on Beer Advocate, like a B. The bros say very good, B+. 82 out of 100 on Rate Beer and 44 out of 100 for the style. I've never had it, but we have been getting a lot of these Finch beers in the last 5 months or so. It came to Louisiana in 2014. So let's try some Fascist Pig Ale. Out of this pint. I don't remember the cost. I have the receipt. I bought it at, I think it was the Red, White, and Brew in Hammond. Or was it Acuista Paces in Covington? I'm pretty sure it was the Red, White, and Brew. And what was it, $2.79 plus tax for the single? I think that's what it was. It's a red pig ale, Fascist Pig Ale. A pretty thick cream colored head, and the appearance is murky, but the color is sort of brilliant and bubbly. Now, there's a few video reviews, not many. Beer Sampling with Dave was looking at this beer for his sampling pleasure and tasting delights, and he said it looked red with a tinge of orange, which would be reddish orange, and I think it is reddish orange or rust colored. And if you do something for tasting pleasure, then you will automatically have a sampling delight, because you would not be able to have one without the other, I don't believe. All right, and I think I learned that when I visited the Office of Redundancy Office. This is, now they liked it. You know, the reviewers I was watching, Tom the Beer Whisperer, and Beer Sampling with Dave, and some of the other people, they really liked it. It has a strong hop aroma. You could tell, I guess it was dry hopped. Certainly bready, hoppy. There's that spicy rye and the malts. So it smells really nice, and it'll be interesting. A hoppy red ale, Fascist Pig Ale. It is, this is currently happening. It is like I thought it would be. You get the tannic type red ale thing going, the bread crust, the brown bread, slight sweetness, and all of that you would expect. And that you would get in like with a Murphy's Irish red ale. But then you get in the American touch, the much hoppier, much hoppier than the British style red ale. The much hoppier presentation. Not so much piney hops, or it's more like oily hop, resin. Hard to describe. The bitterness is there, but you wouldn't expect it would be 72. For instance, if you get a Stone India Pale Ale which is 70 IBU, and you compare it to this, I think you'll find that the Stone IPA is much more bitter than this. The mouthfeel is medium. The finish is semi-dry. It's pleasant, it's smooth, and it's highly drinkable. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't really like the can design. I'm not really into the cartoon, the funny animal cartoon cans, and the clever naming and all that. That doesn't appeal to me. That, not to say it really matters, but that is not. I rather the more traditional stately beer cans and bottles. But for the beer, it is very good. I don't find any fault with it. It's all good and no bad. And when a beer, and I've said this before, when a beer is all good and no bad, you can't help but to start at an A- and go up. I mean, that's the lowest you would be able to give it. But I don't think I could give it an A- and feel comfortable with that. I will have to give it an A, a solid A, most excellent. So, if you see it, buy it and try it. I'm almost certain, now the bitterness is starting to come in, I'm almost certain you're going to like it. So, Le Bon Temps Roulé, a very good beer from Finch's Fascist Pig Ale. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to, let me see if they got any sediment. I don't think so. Y'all come on down to New Orleans and go to a University of New Orleans Privateers baseball game.